Hello, ladies and gents. This video is to help you in formatting your annotated bibliography for our Project 3 essay. Now, the most important thing to remember is that Project 3 essay is a separate assignment than the annotated bibliography. They're two separate documents. They're going to be submitted separately. And so just make sure that, that you keep those two things as individual documents. The annotated bibliography will be composed of the research you do for Project 3, but they are submitted separately. Project 3 will have a regular works cited page in its regular works cited MLA format, just like we did in Project 1 and 2. The annotated bibliography is something completely separate. It's just a research journal of what you found in a very particular format as you're preparing to write Project 3. And so we've got some special supports for us as we go about composing this assignment. So if you go into our Project 3 folder and scroll down to the very bottom, you'll see that there's an annotated bibliography section. There's a really helpful video that shows you how to navigate the CBC library databases, how to find sources specifically for this project, like what kind of search terms you want to use, all that good stuff. So make sure you watch that as you're beginning your research. Then you're going to take 3 sources that you found during that research, and you're going to create an annotated bibliography. So we've got a prompt here that tells you all about it, and then we have an annotated bibliography sample that I'm going to pull up for you here. So this is a separate document, just like we were talking about. It's going to follow our MLA style with our student name, instructor, class, and date, remembering that the date is written in MLA format, so that's always going to be the day first, and then the month, and then the year. 21, haha. Then you are going to put a title. It's going to be annotated bibliography. You don't have to come with anything interesting or clever here. It's just annotated bibliography. You will have your running header here, just like we always do, and making sure that that is in the same font and size as the rest of the document so you can remain consistent. Then you are going to have your first piece, and this is going to be the citation. Annotated bibliography is basically telling you the pieces that are in this document. A bibliography is a citation. And so you're going to have a citation, and then annotation is this paragraph here. This is telling us about the source. And so in MLA format, you are going to have your very beautiful citation here. You're going to have your hanging indent we've talked about. If you ever struggle with the hanging indent, it's really easy to do. Just get the ruler setting on your Word document showing. You can do that, I think, through the view. Yeah, so if you click on view, you click on ruler, then put your cursor at the beginning of the second line of the citation, because every line past the first one needs to be indented in MLA format citations. Then just grab the bottom triangle, not the whole thing, but just the bottom triangle, and drag it over to the ½ mark, and you'll have your hanging indent. Once you've got your MLA formatted citation, and this is easy to do if you use the CBC library databases, because like we've talked about in the past, and as I show you in the video I mentioned at the beginning of this video, the CBC library databases will create a citation for you, which is really awesome. So then you just copy and paste that and format it in here. Once you've got your citation, then you're going to create your annotation paragraph. And I've got this color coded for you so you can see exactly what needs to be in this annotation. So first, I need a couple sentences of summary. Tell me what the article is about. Then I need to know how you plan on using this article in your Project 3 essay. This is a great place to put direct quotes. And if you do, make sure you include in-text citations because this lets you find those quotes easily. It's like a cheat sheet. Like you don't have to read through the whole article again. All you have to do is look in your works cited of your annotated bibliography, like, oh yeah, that's the quote I wanted to use, and it's already cited here. It will save you so much time. You just copy paste it into your essay. It's awesome. So in the blue, you're going to tell me about how you plan to use this article in your essay or specific quotes you want to use. And then green, you're going to be telling me about the effectiveness. How do you know that this is a good article? How do you know that this is a trustworthy source? How do you know that this isn't just some crazed crackpot who posted something random on Facebook or Twitter, right? Like, how do you know that this is someone you can trust who's giving you good data? So talk about that a little bit here. So each of your annotated bibliography paragraphs need to have these 3 things. It needs to have summary, it needs to have application, like how you're planning on using it, and it needs to have analysis. How do you know that this is a good source? And you're going to need 3 of these sets in your annotated bibliography. So your annotated bibliography should be alphabetized, and you're going to continue listing these sources in alphabetical order and just wrap the text. So if we were going to, I'll just delete this so I can show you what that would look like. If you had 3 sources here, you don't need to start a new page for each source. It would just look like this. It'll continue to wrap, and this one will, be alphabetized. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all that good stuff. Make sense? Clear as mud? That's how the formatting's supposed to look here. So make sure that you are following this template exactly as you create your annotated bibliography. And reach out if you have any questions. And this is located in our modules tab. So just go to the annotated bibliography, click on the sample here, and you'll be able to just populate your own stuff based on this sample. All right, have fun. Have fun finding sources, and I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with.